Welcome to Action 242. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be looking at the foundations of authentic New Testament Christianity. And how is it possible to live a life like we see the early believers lived? For example, in Acts 2:42 to 47, we read that each person considered nothing of their own, but they gave to each as they had need. So in other words, no individual felt that their possessions belonged to them, but actually belonged to God and to the community of faith. And it's interesting because in many ways that's no different to communism, except there is a fundamental difference. You see, under communism, the state took the place of God, and the state mandated an external set of rules and regulations to try and bring equality and try and say everything belonged to everybody. The church was much different. You see, the church first belonged to God, and then from their heart gave to one another. See, we cannot live authentic New Testament Christianity by following external rules and regulations that are imposed from the outside and from other people. What we have to do is first give ourselves to God, and out of a love for God overflows a love for people. Only when I recognize that everything I have comes from God can I then truly say that everything I have belongs to my brothers and sisters. And only then will we have a situation where there is equality in the church, as Paul wrote about, and where nobody has need. That doesn't mean that everybody owns the same. There will always be the rich and the poor. There will always be those who own more than others. But when the rich recognize that everything they have come from God, when the poor recognize that their provision comes from God, and when all of us recognize that God is our provider, then we can truly begin to see a lifestyle and a community of faith that reflects authentic Christianity and reflects the nature of Jesus. Jesus, the one who gave everything up to come to earth as a man and gave it all so that we could have salvation. And so over the next few weeks, we're going to be looking at what it takes to live that New Testament authentic Christianity and live in a beautiful community of faith. Let's be people who love God, love people, and change the world.